we had that.
Hang on, we're going back to Halloween.
When we're talking about our Halloween night.
Yeah, no, I'm just making it clear that we're going back. We're going back to Halloween.
Well, relaying the week.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
The Magic the Gathering segment is complete. Okay.
You cut that for a clip.
Yeah. Anyways, go.
So
Oh, will you
On,
hand me the Swift?
the
While he's
first
talking.
the first Halloween that we did, we let the kids ring the doorbell and we answer the door. Renee, well
Lame.
this year they're like, oh, we don't want you doing that for COVID. We want you guys to
Sit out.
sit out, just sit it out.
Yeah, I don't
And
wanna
you know
hurt
how
people touching your doorbell.
Yeah, well, you know how we have that our garage where it's got like the seating area, darts and basketball. We're getting a TV out there too here soon.
Dude, you can stream from out there.
No, I couldn't.
Why not?
I'd have to move my entire
Yeah, perfect.
no. Anyways, we're just supposed to set the candy out there, and then we just hung out in the garage and we just watched kids like come up.
Sorry. All right, I'm listening.
I wonder if we
so
could
you
cut that as a
didn't even-
soundbite.
you
It's
didn't
like a
Like a pee
peeing.
sound?
Yeah. Well, dude, we should just have one of us pee somewhere and like record it.
I
and
peed in my basement.
I peed in my basement.
Peed on the floor.
So you didn't even interact with any of the kids.
No, but like no, we would, but like you
How
would just
lame
like
is that?
yell at them. But like we're playing darts and like just shooting the shit with my in-laws. So it was a lot of fun. And Lauren even agreed it was like that was the way to do like trick or treating. Just set it out, watch the kids like come up.
Yeah,
So
so you didn't
sometimes
have
the
to
parents-
interact with the kids.
I had one guy try to convince me to go union after he saw my truck. And he's like,
Get over it, man.
why aren't you going union? I'm like, I'm an owner's kid. I kind of can't. And he goes, it makes sense. Okay. And then he like gives up. But he used to work for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Who?
I think his name was Brandon West.
Brandon West.
I think I've heard stories about him, and I don't think they were bad stories either. They
He's a
were,
good
like,
worker then.
I think. Yeah, because I'm like, that name sounds familiar. So I was going to ask my dad, because he said, like, tell your dad I said hi. He's like, I really enjoyed working for him.
Yeah, so you
Ap-
did trick or treating.
So after
which
that,
sounds lame.
yeah, it was.
Did you
con-
take any kids' candies?
Yeah, all the leftovers.
Is it here?
Yeah, I brought it down. I thought I did.
No, I mean, did you like scare them and then take their candy?
No, Cody, I straight up like
Killed 'em.
tripped them, punched them in the back of the head, and then took their candy.
This was well thought out.
Oh, dude, I was angry. So after that, we had a little gig happening later that night.
Yeah, that's when the night got real spicy.
The real reason I was a policeman officer of the law.
There you go. That sounds about right.
Yeah,
Policeman officer.
policeman officer
Of
of
the
the
law.
law. And for Halloween. So we were at a friend's band performance concert at a bar. And they're all dressed up as robbers. And they're
Burglars.
Burglars. They're up on stage. It's like black and white stripes. Some of them
Yeah,
wear
the classic
like,
bird.
yeah. And I got a call from them a week ago, like, Derek, what are the chances that you dress up as a officer and you rush the stage and just tackle our drummer? And I was like, I'll do it. And I immediately I regretted it because I was just gonna be nervous the whole time, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. And I thought I did a good performance.
Yeah, it
so
was. It was pretty funny.
it was poorly planned because it was all like, we'll figure it out later.
Dude, that's our group.
Yeah.
We plan it and then we wing it on the day of the.
Oh, yeah.
Of the.
That's what made it
event.
great. But for me, it didn't help my nervousness because it's like, man, if it's like all improv in front of people, like I could do that in like the privaciness of our group, but like when I'm going in front of like a crowd, I'm like, oh.
It was a decent
You gotta
crowd.
entertain
Too.
dude. There was
people
a lot
you
of
don't
people.
know. Yeah.
So, I went to the bathroom to change. They were like, also the drummer doesn't know this is happening.
Was it Blake?
No, it was Blake.
Gavette?
It was Blake Gavette.
Yeah.
Who? Well, okay.
They
Nobody knew it was happening.
Yeah.
The
Besides
only
Ben.
person who knew who I thought Ben related to everybody, and then just didn't say what technically was happening.
Well, he made it sound like each person thought it was somebody else in the
That's-
group
yeah,
that was
that's kinda what
happening.
I-
So like nobody actually knew, but they thought they knew. But towards the end, I think they were starting to figure out that just something's happening because they were just like, what's happening?"
Well,
Because they're
the
asking
thing
me
is-
because
is-
they knew I was there for some reason.
Well, they knew something was happening because there was a moment in their lineup where they could have played another song, but they made time for that. You get what
They
I'm
were like,
saying?
Yeah.
So Blake Ford being the way he is, because he's very like, let's keep things in line. He likes things. I always felt like he liked things to be in line. You're gonna fucking spill that all over the place. It's coming out of the lid. But anyways, he so he was freaking out because he was like, man, what if it's bad? What if it's not funny? What if it like you go up there and it just dies off? I thought you were gonna be up there longer. But Ben like got you off the stage real quick.
Yeah. He was like, "I want you to rough him up." So I thought there was gonna be some resistance from Blake. So what happens is he wanted me to do it on like their second to last song, I think.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be at the end and not like when the music stopped. Like I'm interrupting the song to rush up there and
But you did it at the end of the song.
well, because I was like, "Wait, was that the signal?" And Ben's like, "Yeah, come on." I'm like, throw the
Oh,
glasses
so
on.
you were supposed to do it earlier.
like a couple seconds earlier.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, Derek like, so I'm standing in front of Derek to because I'm recording the show too, like just parts of the show.
parts,
Derek,
yeah.
Derek's back here, and then I see the nod. I was like, okay, I got to record this incident. I thought Derek was gonna like push through the crowd like an assassin. No, Derek pushed me to the side, literally pushed me to the side and charged the stage full blast. And he runs around, he knocks Ben's mic stand to the ground. The mic stand goes down, hits the ground. Ben, so that flustered Ben. Ben's like, what is happening? And then Blake Ford was like, when he started running up, because Blake didn't know if he was coming for him. And then he, boom, gets behind the drum set and, I mean, tackles Blake Yvette
like
to the
got
ground.
him to the ground, and then he kind of let it happen, which I was kind of happy. But I was honestly expecting like resistance, so I thought there was gonna be like a struggle. But dude, he just like
Limp.
like
Bam!
Limp body.
like his like seat and everything fell over like with him.
Spilt his beer all over
Spilt
the
his beer.
stage.
And so I'm looking up and I'm trying to reply and like because Ben started like talking and I'm like trying to do my joke about a noise complaint. No one obviously could hear it.
Oh, yeah, you could.
And then I look back down and Blake, there's like this wood like structure next to us, or it's like a box. I look down and Blake's head completely sideways. I thought I tackled him and broke his like neck into it, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" So that's why I was kind of like get him up, but he was all right. And I talked to him after. He goes, "No, like I moved my head. We went to the ground, and then I moved my head up, like that." I was like, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah, it was funny too because like Derek was incognito. He wore his costume like under his clothes for a little bit, and when you took your sweatshirt off, it was funny because I think Nick noticed immediately because you were like in the corner in the back of the crowd, and Nick was looking right through the crowd, right at him, and I saw Nick smirk. He was like facing my direction, and then I saw him like start like smiling. I was like, all right, Nick sees it, and then I saw Ben laugh, and Ben saw you standing there. 'Cause it was funny because Derek's just like, he's just like standing there with a cop outfit on, and some of Ben's OLC bandmates were there.
Yeah, he held one of them held my sweatshirt because he knew what was
I
going
wondered
on.
where it went.
Oh, I
he-
took it off and he looks at me and he just like holds out his hand. He's like, "I got you, bro."
Yeah, because then he turns to me. He's like, "Dude, I can't wait for this." I was like, "Oh, you know?" He's like, "Oh, I know." And I was like, "This is gonna be great."
Though there was two. So when I went to take my hoodie off, or when I came back, I was kind of sitting behind a couple people too, and the person next to me, I was like, "Hey, just to let you know, I'm gonna be rushing the stage here soon." And he goes, "Yeah, I think I heard about this." And what happened? So I rushed the stage. I kind of pushed. I feel like I didn't push Connor and the other people as hard as I
Oh,
did the.
you pushed.
Oh,
'Cause
well
I-
then
'cause
the
it
woman
threw me
in
off guard.
front, the woman in front, I straight up like, boom!
Dude,
Out of
don't
the
worry.
way.
That girl was wasted, man, and she was in the way of my shot anyway. So
Yeah, dude, I was a lot of fun. As soon as I was nervous up until the point, once I started rushing up there and just did it, I was not nervous at all. And then like after, I was like, oh,
I felt
that,
pretty good.
that wasn't that bad.
yeah, we were. I was gonna record it. I did record it, but I recorded the final spot.
He
Which-
recorded the part where I got off of him.
Yeah, because Derek rushed the stage. Like I said, poorly planned. I was supposed to film it not only for the show but also for Ben, and poorly planned. Like I didn't know what was happening. All I saw was a nod. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. I have time to pull out my phone and get ready." No,
No, that meant
the
now.
nod was there, and Derek was on the stage. I mean, there was not a time in between
Damn.
anything, which is fine. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it'll
got
be
a bunch
alright.
of recordings of the show anyways, and honestly, you just had to be there to see it. I mean, it was awesome, and then it was funny. I wish you were up there longer and like
I
got
did
him
too,
up
but
and like roughed them, and then put
I-
the thing up. But they were all on a time limit, and they
Yeah.
were running. All the bands were running late too, so they were behind. But it was, dude, it was fun. Like it was a good time, and then a couple other bands played. That last band, Green Leaves.
Yeah, that band was
Holy cow,
cool. They
man.
were very heavy.
Green Leaves is what they were called.
Yeah, it's a local band.
Did you
and
know
they're-
that guy was
they're-
wearing a green suit?
Yeah, he was wearing like a Pickle Rick costume.
Oh, it was Pickle Rick? I thought it was like a Pay Money Wubby green
No,
screen effects.
he had like a Pickle Rick hat,
Okay.
and it was funny because me and Blake Ford were making fun of him earlier in the night.
And then he gets up and just like
Kills it,
jaw drops you.
crushed it, man. Holy
Oh,
cow!
Also, one of the times I went to the bathroom for changing into my outfit because that was disgusting.
What, the bathroom?
Yeah. Well, like
Bathroom wasn't too bad.
I had to put my clothes like on the toilet.
Oh yeah, that's gross. You don't touch things in a bars or a club.
Oh
or a
yeah.
bar
Well, it was
bathroom,
like it's
but-
the only thing they didn't have any hooks in like the stalls. I'm like,
No,
oh,
it's
this
a
is
bar.
awful. A lot of people were like trying to talk to me because all of these people are drunk. They're talking to me and they're like, "Hey, you're not peeing on the toilet seat, are you? Because I really gotta take a shit." I'm like, "Nah, bro."
You should have said yeah.
I
Man.
wish I
You should have
did.
been like, yeah, I missed a little bit.
I wanted to say I told you after I was like I should have said yeah I'm making a TikTok.
Yeah, that was funny.
And
Yeah, I'm making a TikTok.
well then I come out and a lot of these guys are like part of that screamo like heavy metal like
Band.
community, and they're like, "Oh, dude, you're a fucking cop, man. Man, that's the scariest costume here yet, because I don't fuck with the police and all this stuff." And I was still like nervous, and then I got talking to him. I was like, "Yeah, the band that's playing now, they're all robbers. I'm supposed to like tackle them, or tackle one of them."
Right.
And they got all excited. They're like, "Dude, let's hurry up and get back to it. I don't want to fucking miss
Yeah,
this."
everybody was excited, and that's why I wish there was like more. I wish like I did it too, and both of us ran up there.
He asked if like you guys
Or,
would,
like,
but I was
Cody,
like, I
too,
want
like,
I
all
kind of
three of
wanted,
us.
I kind of wanted someone to record it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna
for
say
sure.
we definitely needed one person to record it.
But like,
like,
man,
Nick's-
if we had more people go up there and like grab like Nick from behind and like
Well,
grab
like
his hand,
Nick's fiance was a cop too. We could have got her involved
yeah,
and like could have done something funny there. Like she just starts like making out with Nick while the rest of us are like arresting him.
that'd been hilarious. It was a good time. It was fun.
We stayed up. It was like 12:30 by the time
Yeah,
we left.
I mean, we stayed for that last band, and they had an encore song, and then I just can't get over that last band, dude. That was just insane.
yeah, that was
like,
that's particularly not the music I listened to, but like being there
course.
for that was cool.
Yeah.
It's just it's so talented. Like it's not really something I listen to either, but to be somebody that can like completely alter their voice to the point of like
Demonic,
like dude, it was insane. It was so good, and the crowd was going wild, and the guitarist was killing it. Green Leaves, that's what they're called. And then obviously the band before Skeleton Sleepbox. Holy cow, I know the name of them. Shoot, they're really good too. But
yeah, that was cool.
they've been around for a long time, I guess, before Blake joined that band. The bass player plays for OLC. But man, it was fun. I definitely think we should go to more of those because
I'd be down. Hopefully this time I don't fall asleep.
yeah, dude, we got worried.
yeah,
I was
we-
like,
we were
dude, what
like-
if Cody got in a car accident like on the way here?
Yeah, like
Dude,
that's kind of what we were thinking.
So like I was pre-gaming it. I was
Yeah, we
I was
figured you
drinking
were
like
pre-gaming.
I drank like a 6-pack
Oh
probably
my god,
an
that's
hour.
not pregame. That's
that's
getting
the
drunk
game. That's
before.
that's the
Yeah.
game. That's the game right there.
Yeah, and then so
Pregame's like
so
two
I was
beers.
Yeah.
planning on Ubering it there and then Ubering back. But then I fucking fell asleep on my fucking living room floor because I was going to take a 30-minute nap cuz I was like I need energy cuz like I was like seeing fucking stars and shit. Cuz I mean within an hour I smashed a 6-pack and I was like I'm fucking ready for this.
Yeah, you
And
you
then
played the
fucking
game.
I was like Shiloh, please wake me up if I don't hear my alarm. Okay. I'm pretty sure she just went over and fucking canceled my alarm.
Damn,
snoozed it.
dude, that sucks because you
Yeah,
you
I
missed
was
out.
Oh,
Dude.
really
that was,
salty
that
with
was
her.
fun. The women there though, lot of like
Heavy metal.
inappropriate costumes.
Yeah,
sure.
here and there.
That's
Nick's
Halloween's always like that anywhere you go.
Yeah, Nick's high school friends showed up though, and like they all were like, they look too young to be in the bar.
Did they?
Yeah, and I was like, Nick, who are these girls? And he's like, oh, they're from high school. We went to high school with them, and I was like,
So they're-
really? And I was like, dude, they look like 12-year-olds. Like
Yeah,
they
so,
look
so do
young.
we.
Huh?
So do we.
Yeah, but you know,
What do you mean? You
We
both
got
have
the years on
fucking
us.
manly beards. What is going on? You don't look like little boys.
Dude, I've had this ever since I was 5.
Oh,
no,
that's true.
that's new. No, it was. There was a lot of lookers in there, and then there was a lot of no lookers in there, which is
You-
probably very mean of me to say, but like,
Did
A
you
barracks
have
full
anyone
of
you had
grenades?
yeah.
did you have your eye on anyone to
specifically? No,
have any intercourse and then a backup?
no. I honestly was just there for the music. I was not in the market.
No
for anything.
ulterior
Yeah, but
motives.
dude, you say that to the girls, and then that gets them going. They're like, "Oh, he's out. He's not here to, sleep with me. He's here to music. I can respect that. I'll probably sleep with him now."
You know what? Let's sleep with them now. No, I wasn't like scouting anything out. I was
Man, you should have my dad there. My dad would be scouting girls out for you.
yeah, he's a good wing. He's a good wingman.
He's not a
Landlord.
wingman. He's just a scouter.
He's a
wingman.
wingman.
Helps you land it. He just
That's true.
He just points them out.
He does just point him out, and then he's like, "Go for that one," and then he doesn't do anything. Yeah, so, no, it was dude, it was
That's-
badass.
The type of wingman